Welcome, welcome, welcome to Migrant Mayhem Land Cruiser Midwest. Gonna be talking a little finance today. Some payola, the dollar ola. And it all goes back to precious metals, folks. Gonna talk about something you're not seeing much in the media, and I don't know why not. Okay, we got Moving Up playing by Dan Leibowitz, YouTube audio, folks. Let's bring the music down and get started on the show. There you go. My gosh, I love my DJ duties. You just turn it off to the left and you're done. You're done. So let's start talking about the buzz on the tube, right? The YouTube is, there may be a Fed surprise in July. Maybe we're going to get that interest rate downgrade, 0.25%, 0.5%, who knows? I'm thinking if we're getting anything heading down, it's going to be 0.25%. But there's a lot of talk after, I guess, Janet Yellen came out yesterday. So there's a buzz that there just may be a July surprise, but along with that, oh, I gotta wipe, I'm sweating here, folks. I was just doing some garden weeding. It's 88 degrees as I speak, and we got like about 2 inches of rain yesterday, so I suspect the humidity is like in the mid 80s to 90s today, and it's only like noon. It's only noon. It's going to get hotter until like 3 o'clock around here. So that's why I'm sweating. It's not about the topic here. No, I'm not sweating about that because I've invested in this stuff, right? Actually, I got a package on the way. I just got some more. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. And people say, hey, you can't buy groceries with this. Well, not today you can't. In the future, you may see grocery stores and farmers and individuals at farmers markets and all sorts of stuff taking this as legal tender, folks. This is money. This has been money for 5,000 years. This stuff has been money for like 200 years, and that's it. And it only has 3% of its value left. Do a fact check on that. There's only about 3 to 2% value in this. This is why you can like wipe places on your body with this stuff at this point. So the other surprise that they're not telling you about is people are saying, I guess in the next couple of weeks we're going to get some second quarter recession or GDP numbers. And they're saying, I guess it's end of June we'll get that, right? And maybe the first, second week in July. They're saying that it's potential that GDP is below 2% again. That would be, for those of you who are paying attention, that would mean that we've just had our second quarter of sub 2% GDP, which puts us into official recession. Yeah, official recession. I'm sure it's not news to all you guys out there. I mean, if you do any shopping the last couple of years, you know that, or even going out to eat, the prices at restaurants have gone through the roof. The service has tanked. I mean, I can tell you there's a lot of people working in the restaurant industry that don't want to be working in the restaurant industry, and it shows. It shows. But anyway, let's talk about the petrodollar. Another thing that hasn't made the mass media blurbs at all, Saudi Arabia just let a pact expire with the United States, where the United States was offering protection, military protection to Saudi Arabia, as long as they priced oil, as long as they priced their oil and pay for it in US dollars. That started back in right after Nixon was in office, the early 70s. That pact was signed and just expired last week. So it's another hit at this as being the fiat currency or the official currency of the world. This is taking another hit, guys. Another hit. How many more hits can this thing take, right? It's almost worthless right now. It is nothing more than the value in this is nothing more than confidence at this point. Now this, in gold, this stuff has value. It always has value. Let me tell you a story. Back in 1929, you could buy a suit for $200. Okay, you could buy a suit for $200, and that's about what an ounce of gold cost. About $200 back then. All right. Fast forward to today. How much is a suit? Okay, a suit is probably $600 to $1,000 depending on the quality that you buy. So it's 3 times the amount now with this fiat currency. But if you go to pretend that this was a ounce of gold. Ounce of gold is like $2,000. You can get yourself 2 suits now with an ounce of gold. Get it? Get it? Silver and precious metals and gold and other precious metals continue to rise. They keep pace with inflation. They retain their value. They are a wealth shield. That is why I buy this stuff. It is a wealth shield. It protects your money, where every time that our government prints money and inflation surges, the value of this just keeps going down and down and down. It's that simple. It is that simple. So why would you wouldn't want to store too much in this, right? You would want the precious metals, the gold, the silver, the platinum, the titanium, all that good stuff. That is where you should be storing your wealth. And as we head to the middle of the year, I think the rest of this year is going to see limited positive news when it comes to our economy. A lot of people say, well, hey, the stock market's doing great. And which it is. The stock market is hitting new highs. But what people don't understand is that our economy and the stock market are 2 different things. They are not highly connected, folks. Let me just say that. I'm sure one affects the other, but just because one goes up doesn't mean the other is doing well. And we're seeing a case of that right now, where a lot of stocks are overvalued, overpriced, and people are fueling the flame, right? They're fueling the flame. As stupid as that may be, you got to be careful. We're not giving financial advice, but you got to be careful when you're in the stock market. The stock market is nothing more than a casino at this point to me, guys. So be careful if you've got money invested in the stock market and you're going to need it in the next 5 to 7 years. Be careful. Be careful what you're invested in, and make sure it's not something that's speculative, not going to be around very long, or going to potentially have some issues. Even the good stuff could see a hit here in the next 3 to 5 years. So be careful. Be careful where you put your stuff. And yeah, we got a lot of this stuff laying around. Jesus Christ, a lot of this. So there you go, petrodollar. Looking, oil is kind of taking a nosedive a little bit. It was down to like 89, 88 and a half earlier this week, and starting to go back up to 90. So we're gonna see gas start rising again here. We'll see how high it goes. It's kind of, gas is like goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And here in Illinois, the gas prices just kind of follow that. We're back up to like $4.14 now. And come July 1st, we're going to get hit with another 2%, or excuse me, 2-cent tax, sales tax. Our sales tax on gas is going to go up another 2 cents. I keep saying 2%. No, it's 2 cents. I think it's going to be like 49 cents, 48 or 49 cents now a gallon tax that we're paying on fuel. So there you go. There you go. The government just keeps stealing from us. And that's why I go to Wisconsin whenever I can. We spend some time in Wisconsin. So anytime we cross the border, or, you know, sometimes we'll go out for dinner across the border, we will definitely gas up, and we probably save 80 cents a gallon. The last couple of months we've been saving 80 cents a gallon. So when you're pumping in 10 to 15 gallons, you're saving anywhere from $8 to $12. So there you go. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. It's Friday. It is the weekend. It is the weekend. And Chicago, it's a shooting gallery, folks. Crime and lead is flying in Chicago. I saw earlier this week, I don't know if it was from the weekend or maybe it was midweek, there was like 70 people hit in a matter of a couple of days this week. So I don't know if it was over the last weekend or what. I think it might have been last weekend. 70 people hit with hot molten lead. And in a couple of weeks, I think right around July, I think July 4th weekend maybe, we've got NASCAR coming to downtown Chicago, so it should be kind of interesting. Should be kind of interesting as the temps are. We're on like our third or fourth day of 90 degrees. It's going to be another 94-degree day here today, and I think the rest of the weekend is scheduled to be in the high 80s. We may see one day, a little respite for one day, but we've got like another 6 or 7 days lined up to be 90 plus here in Chicago. And it's not the heat here, it's the humidity that kills you. It is the humidity. Just like Las Vegas, right? We've been to Las Vegas in the middle of the summer. It's 100 degrees there, but you don't feel it. You do not feel it because there's no humidity in the desert. It's the exact opposite here in Chicago. It's hot and it gets humid and more humid depending on whether it's rained or not. So as I said earlier, we got about 2 inches of rain yesterday. So the humidity is spiking big time today. And I was outside for about a half hour doing some trimming in the gardens. I gotta take some short videos for you guys of our gardens. We got a hell of a lot of foliage in several gardens in the backyard that keeps me busy. I go through about two 33 gallon barrels of yard waste each week with grass clippings and trimmings of the trees, pulling of weeds. Keeps me busy and keeps the garbage man busy, because those 33 gallon garbage cans get up to about 50 pounds. They get heavy. So we'll take a video, we'll take some shorts of that and put that out there. But check out, I think I released a couple of videos today, a couple of shorts, a car show video, and shout out to the gentleman and his son who are restoring that 1984 Mustang with the T-tops. Quite a cool car, and it's a son and father project, and they're starting to make it look pretty darn good. So check that one out. And I think I had a video of I think a foodie video of some sort, I do believe. So check out our channel, the shorts. Got to go to the shorts tab, and you'll find all sorts of cool stuff. Well, I'm going to end it from now. Bad news in the economy, folks. Look for that July surprise. We got a recession coming, and the effects of the petrodollar being no longer used. Countries are already dumping their T-bills and bonds, and the Treasury and the Fed are starting to figure out where the hell they're going to get the money that they need, because the money is now flowing back to the Treasury and the Fed, and gonna put pressure on interest rates, folks. Gonna put pressure on interest rates because nobody wants this stuff anymore. In the world, all the other countries and nations, the BRICS, if you heard of the BRICS, do a Google on the BRICS nations, Saudi Arabia, Russia, China, Iran. Nobody wants this stuff anymore. And I kind of wonder why you want it. So there you go, guys. This is the money of the future, and it's there for the taking. You just got to go out there and get yourself some. Check out SD Bullion. That's where the DJ gets his. And once again, not financial advice, but that's what I am doing. I am buying this stuff in boatloads. So let's end it there as we always do. See ya!